Hello my MGs, so here I am again with a new back to school MG Sunday number 2, yay! And so I've decided to talk about back to school, especially school preparation. So for example, before school or after school, so your homework or your preparation for your class or whatever, okay? So let's talk about it. First of all, let's be honest about it, we really need to consider preparation of before class, and especially it's going to excuse me really hot here, especially when it comes to prepare yourself with books and material. You really need to dive deep into your knowledge and dig deep into your knowledges to be able to get in a sense, get a peek of what's going on in this course, and then you will you'll be more likely to understand the knowledges why you get them. So basically, my routine, I'd say, it's really to know the topic and really organize myself for success by this process of searching for information, trying to understand the concepts and a few key tips and points, and really bullet point them, and then a few days later when you have your bullet points and you've understood all the material, it will be more easy for you to grasp the material, okay? And it's really hot right here, so that's why I'm really oily today. Sorry. That's it. That being said, I'm really glad to be here and talking with you guys. Okay, so yeah, so what I was saying is basically that you really need to prepare yourself before class. It will really help you in the long run. In the short run, make sure that you really be organized and you know what you have to do. Okay? And then it's all about organization. You need to know where is your course. For example, it's like this building or the other building. It's like when it is, how the length of the course, all that kind of stuff. You need to know them in advance. You cannot really come to class being so lost and asking everyone where is it and all that stuff. Be prepared to the fullest of your preparation, I'd say. Make sure that you really know where you are going and what you are doing, okay? Then it's about mindset. You need to be really willing to learn and to ask questions, as I said before in the previous video, and make sure that you really are energized and really willing to be focused also in class, because most people tend to be talkative in class, but before class you need also to make sure that you really are in the right mindset, you can really eager to learn and to develop your knowledges, okay? And then I would say okay, let's talk about after class and homework. Come on guys, I know you can do it. I know it's not easy, but it will really help you, because it is really, studies show that really when you really do your homework consistently, you improve your chances of having better grades. So really make sure that you put it aside a time and your time schedule, and you really put homework and you do it consistently. Sometimes you have some emotions that you're a bit lazy, procrastinating, but really make sure that you really engage with it, with the material, and really learn to I would say to be dedicated, committed to your homework. And normally it will it will give you a sense of responsibility and provide you with a real base for your future exam. But it will also give you a really valuable knowledge, because when you exercise, for example, every single day, you build your muscles, for example. It's the same thing when you exercise as a homework. You build your knowledge muscles, and so that's why you just can develop your critical thinking, and also really know lots of different exercises. It will help you in the long run, okay? Then, okay, so let's say you have really this a kind of fatigue, you're really tired and you really don't know what to do, and you really you need to make sure that you make a break before going into your schedule. Sometimes what I love to do, I just take a shower, or just go for a walk with my friend and eat a a little, I don't know, a fruit or meditate is also really helpful, because not only gives you a sense of calm, and it really gives you this, and it also gives you this objectivity that you really need to have sometimes, to just like sit back and relax, be like more laid back and kind of like grasp things differently. So really make sure you do this steps if you really feel like a bit tired or lazy. And also you can use rewards. For example, what I love to do is really do this walk after. For example, I would just like watch an episode of my favorite podcast or TV show or whatever, but just after I've been doing my work, because I use it as a reward rather than a real like break stuff. Okay. Yes. Then I wanted to talk about back to school in general. Sometimes we're really stressed out about going back to school, about knowing new people. Whew, breathe. It will all be fine. You'll find some great people. You'll learn some knowledges, and it will be totally fine. Just don't stress you out for that. I know it's like easier said than done, but really just try to keep calm and to breathe, and have your pleasure in doing what you're doing, and yeah, just keep calm, okay? And then, okay, so let's talk about the real value of letting go of our mistakes. Sometimes we have some mistakes by the past, and like, oh, but I don't want to do the same thing. And our minds are just wandering, and just wandering is just stream of consciousness where we just like, oh my god, and I'm not good enough, all that stuff. Just put it on you, and let it, your good positive thinking take the lead. So yes, and then, well, it's about back to school shopping. We all go back to school shopping, but our wallet doesn't love it so much. You know what I mean? And so make sure that you really find some tips and tricks. And what I love to do, and I love it, is to DIY. I love it. Like, I've read a few articles about creativity and DIY things. It will help you, because I think that when you have a personable, it could be a notebook, it could be, I don't know, whatever you want really. I love to have my personal things. And for example, if I don't have personal, if I don't make a DIY on my notebook, I might just have my own set of washi tapes or color. Oh, one thing, I love highlighters. Oh my god, I love them. Oh my god, OMG, I just love them, okay? I put them everywhere, okay? And what I love to do is I put a real, a bit of eyeliner in the middle, and then a bit line of eyeliner in the middle, and then I just write all my courses. And why I do that? Because it just allows me to have more space in the page. It just, I love it. I just love it. Okay, so use your eyeliners. It's also great because I found that really gives me a sense of fun in my my notes. So I love it. And finally, let's talk about like, are you really here for yourself? And this notion that sometimes our parents want us to do this curriculum and do this stuff but sometimes you have to realize that, if you really love what you are doing, 100%, go for it, do it, really do it. And it's really amazing. But if you're like, not really, or if you're like, I don't know, or if you're like, it's not for me, but my parents wanted me to do this, and so I've did it, and because I have a lot of experience to share on the topic. In fact, I first tried to be in pharmacy, drugstores, all that, and it doesn't work out, okay? And then I've tried to be a nurse, and it doesn't work out. And my parents were like, so, you should do something like that. It's like helping people, but it's biology and it's scientific. It's like serious, And I was like, I'm not sure, it's not a thing. Like, and they were like, really, do it. And I was like, okay. And then I just started doing it. I wasted like 4 years now for like kind of like nothing, because didn't end up with degree, but I ended up with knowledge, right? So make sure that you really love what you're doing. And personally, I'm 26 years old right now, and I'm enjoying and love what I'm doing. English literature major is just the best thing I've ever done in my entire life, and I don't know, it's just magic. I love it. I just love it, and yeah, you should love what you do, from the bottom of your heart, and do it for yourself. And yeah, that's really a message I want to convey today. Okay, my dears, that's all. Big huge kisses. I'm sorry because I was really hot. As you can see, it's like, ooh, like it's so hot right now. Like, so summer is like, like, oh. But you know what? I'm here doing my work consistently, and so you do. So do you. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next episode of Sunday. Merry jokes, merry jokes. Okay. And I wanted to say also, be willing to be yourself. Celebrate your uniqueness, my young G's, and stay strong. Bye bye.